I guess we're live, so might as well get this going. Just got the chat on the side here like this, and it should be good to go. I'm not sure how the audio is for you guys, but we'll just see how it goes. But anyway, hey everyone, what's going on? It's just April Fool's Day, so might as well start streaming because we got literally nothing else better to do on a Saturday night, and I could honestly just go to sleep right now. I'm dead tired, but something just it doesn't sit right with me sleeping at such an early time on a Saturday, so I'm gonna try waking myself up by just trying to hatch some eggs, just streaming, just doing whatever. It doesn't really matter. We just chilling today, nothing special. No bombastic performance or anything like that. We're just gonna be just chilling with whoever wants to stop by. Because why not? I haven't posted in a while anyway, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Invader has joined the chat. Good morning, good night, Invader. How are you? But yeah, so I honestly am struggling to not fall asleep, but it's only like a few hours from midnight, so I just we gotta push through. Hopefully the eggs, hatching these eggs wakes us up. Yeah, and I hope I get the shiny today, although I don't think so. I think we'll take another couple of hundred tries. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And let me know how the audio is, because again, I'm not too sure if the audio is okay or not. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't think I've posted in like probably, other than a short, maybe I think it was last week. I haven't posted in 2-3 weeks, and that's because this latest video has been taking a very long time. I won't say what the topic's about, but oh, we got a few people jumping in chat already. Gunslinger and Dan got in there. So he said, Gunslinger says, when is the new video coming out? So this new video, it was, I actually gave myself a month time to just do the research on its own, and also maybe 2 weeks after to actually make the video, even though I don't think the video is going to be that long, but just the research for this video takes so damn long that I gave myself 1 month. But luckily the good news is that we are ahead of schedule. I'll put the counter up as well. We are ahead of schedule, so we're 1 week ahead of schedule. This is the coming to the third week of I think third week of research. So it sounds like it's like some sort of scholarly paper or something like that, but look, it just takes a lot of time. So yeah. And hey Dan, how are you? How's it going? How's Gunslinger? How's Invader going? But I think, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound, overconfident. Usually I'm not, right? But I just get this feeling that this next video is gonna be amazing. Like, I think you guys not only will really enjoy the video, but like just appreciate, what's just everything about the video. I think I'm gonna really try making it the best it can be, and I feel like, not gonna lie, I feel like this is gonna be the one that might, propel the channel to a new dimension of success. That's 1 million views. I'm gonna say it on record right now in 4K. 1 million view video. I believe so. Hopefully, hopefully it meets everyone's expectations as well as does well. But that's what I'm going into it as. This is like the big one, the really big one, because I felt like I really tried to post a video a week, especially over the last year or so. And although that is good, especially on hype seasons when a new game comes out, like Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that, I just felt like recently it hasn't been working, and for the majority of last year it wasn't working either. Most of the times only 2 videos blew up that I posted out of that weekly schedule, out of the whole year actually. So excuse me. So I kind of felt like I wanted to try taking a new approach to the channel where we really try making each video feel like it's really worth watching and just this really big impact of a video. So that's the kind of new strategy I'm trying to adopt for the next couple of months. So yeah, and Dan says I'm good. That's good. What were you up to, Dan? What are you guys up to today, Gunslinger Invader? What did you guys get up to during your day? Please let me know. I am interested. So I have a G Max raid. Nice. The Warden Ice G Max. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, what Pokemon would that be? Not too sure. I'm not too familiar with G Maxes actually, because I didn't do too much raids in Sword and Shield. There you go, the counter. But yeah, so like we'll see how things go. Again, this next video could absolutely just flop. You know, that's just the nature of video making and things like that. But we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into it thinking it's the big one. It's the, you know, we just gotta put all our effort into it and see how it goes. Cause like you look at channels like Nokimon. I remember he posted his Arceus video. Not too long ago, literally a year ago, and hold on, Dan. Hey, I gave the code in chat. You can go for it, but I'm not going to join because we are trying to find the shiny Togepi for this thing, so I'm not too keen on doing Gigantamax raids. So if anyone else wants to join, please go for it. Because again, I'm not the best. I don't have the best Pokemon to go in a raid either. I never really did raids, so I won't be that much of help either. So, but I appreciate the offer anyway. But yeah, like you look at channels like Nokimon, and he's just like, he had 600 subscribers when he posted the Arceus video, I think, because at the end of that video, he I remember he said like, oh, we're about to hit like 1,000, we're like 400 off of 1,000. Now a year later from that video, probably literally a year now on this date or a few days ago or whatever, he has like 200,000, and that was from one video kind of propelling his entire channel, because it was so good. And he just then, after he saw that it worked, he just kept making new ones. So very similar format, and people jumped on board with that. Now his entire life's changed. So that's why I've kind of been trying to change about the channel. It's really trying to make these hopefully really good videos with good ideas that I think people find worth watching, instead of these kind of weekly videos that I still think are interesting ideas, but for the most part they're not ones that will probably draw in a broad audience. It's kind of just, you know, the same kind of 1,000-ish people, that, if sometimes even less, a few hundred, that just watch the videos because they just, you know, they know some of my videos before, they've seen it, and they just watch for the hell of it, and that's okay as well. But for growth, you want to really try just keep improving your videos and your ideas and things like that. So we'll see how it goes, because last year my two biggest videos were both on Pokemon design. They're both literally basically the same name, but just one has a shiny in it and one is not. So it's like, our Pokemon design's getting worse, our shiny Pokemon design's getting worse. Again, people loved it. The other videos, some of my other videos got a few, like 20, 30,000, 40,000, but those were few and far between as well. So like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, I tried the one-off approach of weekly videos, but this time we're gonna go for more, more content specific, more research needed to make these really finally researched videos, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, again, could fall flat on my face and just absolutely flop. I could get even less views than if I was posting weekly, because some people prefer people making more frequent content. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just putting it out there about the next video. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be amazing. I don't think there's one like it on YouTube to this extent. So I'm gonna hype it up, because I don't usually do that, but this is the one I believe we need to get some hype in the chat for. But other than that, yeah, so that's why I couldn't have been really posting recently. I haven't even streamed. I don't think I streamed in two weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. Yeah, so I don't think I'll stream more often until that video's out. Maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks as well. So, but we'll see how things go. This is just for fun, literally tonight. Got nothing else to do. Saturday night, no plans. So we might as well just jump in some egg hatching, talk with chat, see how everything's going. But yeah, yeah. If you guys can, if anyone's still watching, because yeah, I can't see the viewers, I might check a. Not sure how I can check the. I think it says 2. I'm not sure if that's correct. Oh, 3. Okay. So yeah, what's it called? If you guys want to try guessing what the next one's gonna be about, you can go for it, just as a little game. But we'll see how it goes. See if anyone's right in the chat. So, but yeah, so the video should be out in 2 weeks. I'd say 2-3 weeks, hopefully. To answer, I just realized I didn't answer when it was coming out. It should come out maybe. I'd say minimum 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So should be okay. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, I think this is the longest I've spent on a video. Yeah, I've been using just most of my free time to do it, but other than that, the new Zelda game was announced, and that looks freaking amazing. I would love to stream that new Zelda game. Although there's like an added pressure that comes on when you're streaming, especially like I suck at games that require you to solve puzzles, just because I'm not that smart of a person. So like you'll see me stuck at like a door, and all you might need to do is just press A on it just to open it. I probably could be stuck on it for like 10 minutes. So I don't know if you guys find that funny or entertaining. It might be even more entertaining than what we're doing right now. But if you guys like to see that, let me know, playing the new Zelda game. If not, I'll just play it for fun on my own. But I would love to do some content for that as well when that comes out. But I'm not like I'm not like a big Zelda fan. I love Zelda, but like I don't know the lore so much that I can make as much videos as I do with Pokemon. Like I've been playing Pokemon for literally 12, 13 years at this point, so I can easily rip up something out of my head. But Zelda, I only played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild. So I think that's the only ones I've played. So, and those were quite a number of years in between each other as well. So, and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask was the 3D remake on 3DS, not the original one. So, I'm just gonna drink some water because I'm getting a bit thirsty, guys. What kind of extreme content would you guys be into? So like, what other games would you guys be into? Me doing? I can play Overwatch. I'm not that good, so it won't be as interesting. Because I'll just be losing all the time. I could do, as we're shiny hunting, I could just go downstairs, grab like, I don't know, like a big lettuce and just eat it for you guys. I don't know if you're into ASMR or something like that. I mean, we're just hatching eggs here, so we can literally do anything you guys want, So like, whatever, just let me know what kind of content you find entertaining. I'll willingly try providing it for you in the most appropriate way I can. But yeah. As for like waking me up goes, I'm still half asleep, so that's always fun. Looks like the egg hatching hasn't really helped anyone, as it usually doesn't. But I think as well, new Elden Ring DLC is coming out. I've been meaning to make a video on Elden Ring for such a long time. I don't know if anyone else in chat plays Elden Ring, but like, man, I had this video idea that I really wanted to do, but I just never got around to it. And I think someone like Beacon of Nick, he's really good at making a variety of content where his viewers don't expect one certain game from him. He's primarily Pokemon, but like he played a lot of Hogwarts and Splatoon and things like that. He gets very similar views across the board, but I feel like if I just change the game up for like for video ideas, I don't think it'll perform as well. Although you never know, so I could just try it and see how it goes. But every time I do an Overwatch video, especially recently, when the Pokemon videos have kind of been the staple of most views for my channel, yeah, they don't do anywhere. What's it called? They don't do anywhere near as well. I have no idea what Dan's on about. No, so he's what's it called? He's referring to like a raid in the game. He wanted me to join, but I just didn't. I didn't want to. Because we're hatching eggs. Eggs are more important in life than raids. Hope I'm not delayed as well. I don't know if you guys are delayed from me, but it says the stream's going okay. And I just realized I already hatched the eggs. Oh, I didn't even put them. Sorry, I didn't even put them. That's how much of a. That's how I'm honestly so ready to go to sleep. It's running like, man, we really cycled around. no eggs have hatched so far. Oh god, what's wrong with me? I guess that was the April Fool's, guys. It's already April Fool's. You know, like this entire stream's the April Fool's joke. This is gonna suck so bad, but hey, what can I say, guys? Got nothing else to do tonight. So might as well give it a stream. See how it goes. Alrighty. I do have to apologize. I need to go for 5 minutes. Ah, don't worry about it. Do what you need to do. If you need to leave and never come back to this horrible garbage, then don't feel like you're obliged to. But I'll see you in 5 minutes anyway, since you said you'll go for 5 minutes. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We need these eggs. We need the shiny. I can't wait to start the battle tower. That's gonna be so much fun, because you guys can like chime in and give me strategies and whatever. So, because I definitely need help on the battle tower. Can't see anything. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. It's gonna be in the next one, guys. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Honestly, I kind of half forgot what shiny Togepi looks like. I know the red and the blue just switch places, so like sometimes I think I see it, but it's just the same one. Oh god, I thought that was the last egg. We need some rituals where we do just before an egg to increase the shiny odds, and it will work 100% of the time. Like, I don't know what we can do. You guys will have to come up for the ritual for me, but I'm sure we'll find something eventually. How insane we get after hatching so many eggs. I already half forgot to put the eggs in my basket, so it's already having its mental effect. 5. Alright, so how many boxes do we have? I don't think we'll hatch all of them today, because I might go to sleep in like 40 minutes something. Okay. I did get an extra box of eggs here as well. So that's a lot of eggs. It actually took me so long to spawn these eggs. I actually forgot we need Gunslinger, we need more viewers to maximize shiny odds. Look, if you can somehow help out in that way, I'd really appreciate it. But I don't think we're getting any more viewers than our current number anytime soon. So till then, I think our shiny odds are gonna remain quite low if that's our ritual. I've completely forgot what I was saying before. Oh yeah, so I got when I was getting these eggs, I was just like watching like videos and stuff like that, and just listening to music, because I forgot how long it takes to get eggs in Sword and Shield and previous games before Scarlet and Violet, because I've been after I did so much Master Method in Scarlet and Violet, and it's so quick, you just literally do nothing but like, I mean, it's nearly the same, except because you're not doing anything, you're just pressing A on the basket. You just feel like you can relax more. But in Scarlet, in Shiny, what is wrong with me today? In Sword and Shield, you have to keep running around in circles around this bridge or wherever you do it, and you have to go up to the lady and just speak to her when she starts crossing her hands, and like that honestly is so headache inducing, because it's just mind numbing. Just doing that for like 2 hours, especially for the amount of boxes I got. It's quite a lot of time. So yeah, I do think Sword and Shield shiny hunting is pretty special, because there's only a few methods you can use. But yeah, no worries, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. Hope you had some enjoyment in this absolute tragic fest of a stream. So I'll see you next time. Hope you have a good day, rest of your day. Yeah, so yeah, I just completely forgot how long it takes to get eggs in Sword and Shield. It's insane in other games, but I think the novelty for hunting is Sword and Shield. I know a lot of other streamers I watch, they're all kind of half sick of Scarlet and Violet, because they've all been shiny hunting every single Pokemon in it for the past literally what 4, 5, probably even 6 months at this point. So they're just kind of missing Sword and Shield, which I'm not gonna lie, after doing this hunt, I kind of don't want to shiny hunt for a long time, but that's why we're making it kind of a story. So after we find the shiny Togepi, we're gonna go train it up, and then we're gonna go to the Battle Tower, and that should be a lot of fun. At least for me, because I've been trying for so many years to finish the Battle Tower and Platinum. I haven't been able to do it, so hopefully with chat's help, chat's power, we can do it. Bum 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 bum. Let's go. 190 eggs. I'm gonna take a guess. We're gonna get it probably around 500. I think that high note. I think we're gonna get the shiny at like normal odds, because the last couple of hunts I had it easy, and then the very last time I had gotten it 3-4 times over the odds. So I think it's gonna be smack bam in the middle. 530-ish eggs we're gonna get. We're gonna get the shiny. I don't know if it's like a waste of time to just get the shiny and then, you know, go for the Battle Tower, since it doesn't even look that different, but kind of just wanted it to be special if we do finish the Battle Tower. Kind of have like a Pokemon mascot of the team because it's shiny. It'll be pretty fun. I think I was thinking about this the other day about the Breath of the Wild sequel. I saw that video on it. It looks amazing. I think the fact that you can go all the way up to the sky, they have like Skylands now and things like that. I think like, man, that's something that's just so incredible, especially for a Switch game. I'm just gonna check my stream qualities really quickly. Excellent connection. It says it's okay. I think it's maybe a minute behind or something like that, but that's alright. Doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Get chat up again. Yeah, so the new Zelda, it looks freaking amazing, and I feel like for someone who's smart, which is not me, I'm not a smart player, but for players who are smart, it reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid 5, where the engine is really not realistic, but it's very intricate, so you can really do a lot of things if you're smart enough. Like similar to Elden Ring with a lot of its battle mechanics and things like that as well. For me, I'm kind of a simple player, so I usually just like rely on one thing half the time. I'm not the best, but it's still fun when you get to see that, like, you know, you connect things together and you can use it as a bow, or you can use it as a you know, as a like, wherever else, like that, like kind of hovercraft with the engines and things like that. I honestly think that it's gonna be, I think, game of the year, hands down, like no competition at all. They've been working, I think, 2017, 6 years on this game. And they did do DLC for Breath of the Wild, but it was very, I mean, it was very quick. You can finish it very easily. So, I think, yeah, hands down, that's gonna be the game of the year. But a part of me does wish though that because the Switch is 6 years old, I'm slightly worried that the performance of it for frame rate will be stuck at 30 and just dip to 20 occasionally because the world's just so big. What it looks like, obviously, 6 years, they probably most likely optimized it, especially because it's the same engine as the Breath of the Wild, as the first one. So I'm sure they know how to reduce bottlenecks and whatever IT terminology that I don't actually really understand, but I think sounds very smart. So, yeah, I think it looked pretty stable, but part of me wishes that they just waited a year, because the Switch 2, I think it's called, or whatever the next Switch is, I think it's rumored to come out next year, if not the year after. So I would have actually just rather waited until the next Switch comes out. So you can just get 60 frames, like I played, for example, Bloodborne in 30 frames because I played it on PS5, but there's no, they don't increase any of the frame rate for it on PS5. It's just a bit of resolution improvements. And it really makes a difference when you play Elden Ring and you get that 60 frames. It just, like, 30 frames gives me a headache now on games like Elden Ring and Bloodborne, because, like, you just really need that faster pace to just have that much, like, just that better immersion in the entire world and the game. So although Breath of the Wild didn't do too badly in terms of performance, I think it did pretty well. Developer's pretty smart, so I do think 30 frames is fine, but I would have loved the 60 frames on the next console, with maybe higher resolution as well. But either way, I'm pretty sure they'll when the new Switch comes out, they'll release a HD version or 4K version, whatever the next system's able to do. So it just makes them more money anyway. So I have no doubt they'll do that. But yeah, hopefully we won't need to buy the game twice. Instead of, you know, we can just port it over. Hopefully the next Switch is backwards compatible. But won't know until I can't even speak anymore. I'm that tired. We won't know until it comes out. So I'm holding my opinions on its performance until then. And we've been going live for 30 minutes now. 30 minutes, guys. Can you believe that? 30 minutes. I could have been asleep by now, but it's still a few hours until midnight. I don't think that's appropriate for a man my age to go to sleep that early. Especially not on a Saturday. I've only streamed on a Friday and a Saturday as well, so like it's funny. I use like weekday nights to work on a video, and then just chill. But days like this on weekends, when you feel like you just want a bit of a break from doing video stuff, this is like an easier way to do content that you can sort of interact with your viewers. But obviously I'm nowhere near as entertaining as other streamers, but I guess, you know, it's good to keep viewers updated, especially I haven't posted anything in like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, which is very unusual for my channel in the past year. So yeah, it's good to keep you guys updated. Keep the supporters in the know-how. I gotta praise myself a bit though, because I'm doing not too bad for being very tired and sleepy. So, although I think my views would argue otherwise, but that's alright. That is okay, guys. We just chilling today. We just having fun. We're just doing whatever, guys. We're just doing whatever. Still think that the egg hatch rate, the time it takes, is probably the fastest in Sword and Shield. Although Scarlet and Violet is a very close second. I could be wrong on that, but pretty sure it's the fastest in Sword and Shield. Especially how fast the animation is for the egg hatching. It's just that much better. So much quicker, I think. Maybe because it's just such a faster game, it's not so laggy all the time. But yeah, I'll save as well just in case the game crashes. Even though Sword and Shield never really crashes, but it's just scars from Scarlet and Violet. It's better to save anyway. Alrighty. 205 eggs, guys. 205 eggs. Place your bets in chat. If anyone's watching, place your bets. What number are we getting at? Make it something reasonable that we can achieve today. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think, guys? Oh, God. Please end my misery and just be shiny already. There's a reason why I took like a 2-3 week break, because like so many shiny hunts. Everyone's doing shiny hunts. Everyone's done shiny hunts for like the last 6 months. Just doing either Masuda or just Herba Mystic on the other ones. So we're all just about done with Masuda method at this point. I say 230. 230. Now, do you love those odds? I would love to get at 230. I say I'd have to agree with you, my good sir. 230 is a very, very beautiful number to get this shiny on. Although, will we get it, guys? There's only one way to find out. Only one way. But yeah, other than the new Zelda game, I don't know if any other big games are coming. I have a good feeling about it. Yeah, I have a good feeling about 230 as well. We're gonna get there pretty quickly as well, so that's gonna be fun. Other than Zelda, I don't think any other game is coming out that I know of. Just trying to think. So if there's any games that anyone else in the chat is looking forward to, feel free to plop it in. We'll have a little discussion about that. One more key. We're good. One more key. Just like old times. It's always just one more key. Because my Star Wars, like that new Jedi Fallen Order game. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan, but like I haven't played the original Fallen Order, but this new Jedi Fallen something, I forgot what it was called. It's coming out. That's like the big hype around Star Wars this year. But not too hyped for it, especially because the first one's animations look so bad and things like that, and the models. I just didn't really like how it kind of looked and felt. I think this next one's looking obviously a lot sharper because they've spruced it up a bit. It's on next-gen consoles as well. But for me, I personally always would love to see a new Star Wars Battlefront 3. That's like the big game that if that comes out with all the content that I want it to be, like specifically, especially prequel stuff, I could die after playing it for a year, and it's like, that's life for me. I could just, that's satisfied. No regrets after that. You can take me out. So I'm happy with it. So, yeah, because it's so much missed potential that they haven't done yet. Like the PSP game, like, man, I was gonna make a video on it, but the PSP game had, you can go up to space and come back down in the battle, and you can play online with your friends as well. And like, that's a PSP game. I'm half the people in chat, I guarantee you, don't even know what PSP is. That's how old I am and how old the system is. But like, hasn't been done before. So like, there's so much potential they can do for Battlefront 3. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. EA has really dropped the ball making DICE only do Battlefield. So. But we can dream. We can dream. The bigger this channel gets, guys, I'll vouch for your games, your most wanted games. We just go directly to the developers themselves. Let's start a riot. Let's start like it's an absolute mob, angry mob that wants Battlefront 3 right now. Go to the Battlefront DICE Studios and just absolutely wreak havoc until they give it to us. Please don't clip that and take it out of context, guys, because I'm only joking, I swear. But if you want to do that, please feel free to. Yeah, Battlefront 3 was the dream. It is the dream, but I think I don't also, on that note, for new games, I don't think, I mean, I could be completely wrong again. I don't think, though, we'll get another Pokemon game on the Switch. I don't think so. Like, Switch has been out for 6 years. The Nintendo 3DS came out, if I'm not wrong, 2011. And the Switch came out 2017. So that was also 6 years. Battlefront 3 is the dream? Yeah, I know, right? It honestly is the dream. Yeah, so, and yeah, the animations look so janky. Honestly, especially that deflecting animation, like coming from Battlefront 2, where the animations for deflecting were on point. Like, god dang. They did a really terrible job in Jedi Fallen Order for the deflecting and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't think for Switch games, for Pokemon, I don't think there'll be another one, because the 3DS was 6 years old when the Switch came out. And the last Pokemon game came out on 2016, it's last year, but that was like a remake to the Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. Excuse me. So, I honestly think after this DLC, if we don't get an announcement by middle of the year, if not end of year, that the next Switch is coming out next March or whenever it may be, next year sometime, I think Pokemon might take a gap year. If not, they'll release a Legends game or a Let's Go game, like a sequel to it, like Johto or whatever. And that will be the last Pokemon game. And they always, with new systems, they always take a year or two break before they make a Pokemon game on the new Nintendo system. So I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I do think Scarlet and Violet is basically probably the last Pokemon game we'll get on the Switch. So, and I honestly hope it is. I hope they just spruce up Scarlet and Violet, make it a really good version of what it needs to be, and then just leave it. Like, we don't need any more Switch experiences. We've kind of experienced everything that we could. Legends Arceus is very similar to Scarlet and Violet, just more polished version. So, yeah. So then it'll bring like a bit of a recession for Pokemon and have a few years where Mystery Dungeon takes over. Which, by the way, I'm also still surprised that they didn't even release a remake for Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of Darkness and Time and Sky, like that would have sold so much. They would have literally drained my wallet instantly if they announced that, but man, that was a missed opportunity. But we'll get onto that a bit later. But yeah, so spin-off games will kind of take over for a few years, and then the next gen will come out, because it's too early for a Gen 10. Like, it's just way too early. They always do a generation, a remake, and then another generation, so yeah. Hopefully the next Switch as well can do 4K, 60 frames or something like that, or just 30 frames, 4K, 1080p, 60. I'm fine with that. On the handheld mode, I'm talking about, not the dock, because the dock can do 1080 just fine. 60. And I also just realized, for my absolute tiredness, I may have not been counting. So 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225. Okay, never mind. Let me counting. Right. There you go. Sorry, guys. I know my slowness can really ruin the stream sometimes, but just how it is. Especially on April Fool's, guys. What's your April Fool's joke that you love to play every year, or is there just something new you're planning this year? Anyone in the chat have an April Fool's joke that they think is just so killer that it needs to be shared with the audience right now? Because I would love to know, because I literally didn't do anything today in regards to April fooling anyone other than you guys, because you guys are watching the stream. It's the only joke. So let me know if y'all have a April Fool's joke, prank or whatever, because I know by tomorrow morning when I wake up, because that's what usually happens because of my time zone, whenever it's April 2nd, the rest of the world, like the West, Americas, whatever, they'll wake up with their April Fool's jokes. I know Beat 'em Ups always does this Nintendo Direct April Fools. Always looks so legit, where they like announce games that everyone wants them to announce. It's never real and always makes me sad. Always happens on April Fools. As well as just a bunch of other creators just goofing around, so I'll see how it goes when I wake up tomorrow. Yeah, MGS April Fools. I'm pretty sure that was one as well. I can't remember if it was MGS remake. I think it was. And also, I remember when I was playing Overwatch, like 2017, 2018, they had April Fools that there was a roll queue system and things like that. At the time, there was no roll queue. It was very much just like open queue. And everyone got so sad when they said it was an April Fool's joke. Excuse me, I had to yawn. Because I'm just so bored of hearing my own voice at this point. Battlefront 3 April Fools. That's depressing. I'd actually cry if that was fake. If someone pulled it off so realistically. Also on that note, Battlefront, when they did an April Fools, I remember they did like Qui-Gon and Jar Jar as the next April Fool's heroes. And that was amazing because Qui-Gon actually looked really, really nice. I can't remember if it was DICE that actually did it, the official developers, or if it was like a YouTuber, but I do remember it was someone big in the community. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what. Everyone's so just hyped and laughing at it, but it was just fake. Sadly, it was fake. Best character wasn't allowed his time to shine in the Star Wars universe, as always. Jar Jar. Guys, I don't remember any other April Fool's prank that happened. That was really good. A lot of people do good ones, but yeah, I can't remember off the top of my sleeping brain. We've been live for 45 minutes, guys. 45 minutes. I might go until an hour. We'll see how things go. I'm not too fussed on how long we go. Come on, let me just... Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we've been going for like about an hour now, or 45 minutes, so we'll go for an hour, and yeah, I think we'll stop there, because shiny hunting, there's only so much hunting you can do in one day, guys. Before it gets to your brain, you start need to wearing hazmat protection. I just realized 2:30 and there was no shiny. I just realized 2:30 and there was no shiny. Guys, what's going on? What's going on? You guys promised me a shiny at 2:30, and now I have to sit here for another 15 minutes hatching these godforsaken eggs. Oh, one more key, one more key. I see how it is. We just keep going, huh? We're that big of gamblers. We just keep. We never stop. We never stop. 250. Oh, god damn it. Let's go. We ain't stopping, guys. We're gonna plow through these eggs. I'm gonna boost. I'm not gonna forget. I'm just gonna keep going. Let's go, guys. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words. 250. Here we go. Ay. What is going on, guys? What is going on tonight? No shiny for the second stream in a row. Come on, boys. We can do this. Nah. That's alright. So, I'm lost. I'm a lost for words. Even my voice is breaking out. Even my voice is just giving up on me. Entire life is giving up on me at this point. The eggs have given up on me as well. Oh god. Guys, one day, you know what, I'm gonna go on record. One day, guys, one day we're gonna be sitting here and there's gonna be 100 people watching. One day. That day is not today, alright? But one day it's gonna happen. I want everyone who's on the ride with me to just take that on for account. One day it's gonna happen. I was in the room today, like kind of like a hall of like 1,000 people, and it kind of hit me that like how much people, 1,000 people, we've got one other person joining us now. That's all we need. That's like only 98 off 100. We're almost there, right? We're almost there. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was in a room today. I was in like a hall of 1,000 people. I don't really understand like that concept of like how much 1,000 people. You said looks like Dan and the other guy is gone. Yeah, I think so. I think they left a while ago. I think he just came to see what the other guy. What's his name? Gunslinger. I think he just came just to see when the new video is gonna to pop out. And Dan said he had to go, so that's alright. Yeah, you don't really understand how much 1,000 people is, like how big of a number that is. Obviously, when you get kind of caught up with views and stuff like that, you only care about the number itself. You don't really see the amount of people behind each number. Which is kind of insane, because when I saw I was in this hole, like 1,000 people, I'm like, man, like if I was performing on like actual stage, I mean, I don't know if I'd be normal with it now, because technically that's what YouTube is. You're performing in front of people. Obviously it's not live, like now we're live, but I probably only get like 4 or 5 people, which is no different to like going up on stage in front of a classroom, or like a few hundred people in front of assembly or something like that. But like, if I was on stage in front of 1,000 people, I don't know if I'd be like anywhere near as comfortable as I would be, obviously, in my room where no one else can see me, see my face. They can only hear my voice, and yeah, like it's just a different concept. So kind of like interesting, because like if 1,000 people looks like that, and then let's say like one of the videos that got 120,000 like views, it's 120,000 people. If we fit that all in one place, that's like almost concert level, you know, amount. And it's like, again, if it was real life where you're actually performing, talking in front of 120,000 people, and you can see each and every one of them just staring back at you, you know, would that be just as nerve-wracking, or would it be kind of, because we've done it, because I've been able to do that, but on a more conservative format, would it be the same? Would it be, you know, would I still get stage fright? Would it, you know, it's just interesting. Like, I just often think, I just thought of that today when I was in that kind of hole. I saw like 1,000 people there, and it was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, and that's a low number for YouTube. So like, you know, if someone's doing millions of views every single video, or hundreds of thousands of views every video, it's like, wow, that's crazy. Imagine every single time you post that, technically, you know, you're performing to that many people. And I would die though. I would love to perform in front of actual big audience like that, of whatever. Like I don't even know what I would do, because I have no talent at all in any kind of performing arts or anything like that. So like, but man, I would love to do that, just to hear the roar of the crowd, or like, I don't know, just everyone's reactions to what you're saying and things like that. So you're looking at different, the vast amount of different people in the crowd, and oh man, it's just the dream. I would, and it's kind of, it's very scary as well, but I would love to do that at least once in my life, just once. I just want to do it with like a massive audience. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be definitely fun. And we're coming up to 250 eggs right now. We'll see if the invaders predicaments. Oh god, help me. The prediction, if his prediction's right. Come on guys, we can do it. Come on. 4 more eggs. 4 more eggs. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Son of a gun. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, we'll get it. We'll get it. 3 more eggs. 3 more eggs. Technically, it should be only the last one, because it's 250. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Come on, guys. Come on. We got this, boys. We got this, boys. Let's get the hype in the chat. Get the hype in the chat. 2 more eggs. 2 more eggs. 250. Let's go. Oh. No. 1 more, boys. Come on, we got the drum roll going. We got the drum roll. Let's go. I can't speak today. My tongue is so bad. See that? I even did a drum roll for it. I guess that routine, that ritual doesn't work, guys. That ritual doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Well, that went horribly wrong. How many boxes? 1, 2. Okay. I mean, I could finish the 18 today. I'm just chilling. 250, 270. You can't just keep backtracking on your predictions every time they're wrong. Imagine if it is 270 that I'm gonna go crazy on stream. Crazy. 270, imagine that. I would so want that. I so want 270. There were some eggs as well when you're just mashing and you're like getting the eggs from the lady. Sometimes you accidentally press B instead of A, which like makes it that she doesn't give you the egg. So technically, I did that twice. Technically, those 2 eggs could have contained the shiny. We won't know. We won't know until all we need is 1 more key. Oh my god. Oh my god. When does it stop, guys? When does the 1 more key stop? It ruined our lives in Borderlands when we're using the golden keys. Now it's ruining our lives in the eggs. The eggs. How many more eggs, guys? How many more eggs until it's 1 more key? Until it's 1 more egg, huh? How many more? Oh god, I'm not gonna lie as well, I really miss BDSP. Like, I know a lot of people hate on that game, but again, Platinum's my favorite game. I just loved playing it for the nostalgia of BDSP. That is, I love playing BDSP for the nostalgia. You know, it's a shell of what Platinum was. Just having the music and the icons and the sounds and the bag and stuff like that. It just makes me fall in love again with the series every time I turn it on. So I can't wait to do the battle tower in it. See how we go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the OST for Diamond and Pearl Platinum were on another level. By far one of the best. By far one of the best. Yeah, I know. I also wish they went all out. If the channel ever gets big, I'm gonna directly contact the developers to tell them to release an update or DLC or whatever it is to just make that game better. To Platinum version. That needs to happen. That absolutely needs to happen. Absolutely, because people modding it now do much better job than the developers did, and also the shiny charm still doesn't work, which, you know, is fun. So like shiny hunting that game isn't even possible. Other than just for full odds or Masuda method. That's the only time it counts. Counts for the shiny charm, that is, but yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but like, I can't believe that it's already halfway through the year. Sorry, what is wrong with me? 1/4 of the way through the year. Like, it's already April. And it actually seems like just last week or yesterday, whatever it is, that it was January. Like, January doesn't seem that far away ago. But this year's been just flying. I don't know what's with it. Like, I've just been on a routine of just working a bit, making videos in my spare time, and it just feels like the time's just going out of my hands. Like, doesn't feel too long ago since I last posted, but starting to definitely feel like the gap is there now. But doesn't feel like I've been doing the research with my team for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Kind of feels like it's been 1 week, but it's been going so fast. I don't know what's going on. Sooner or later, it's gonna be halfway through the year, and it's gonna be January. It's gonna be June, sorry. It's gonna be June. It's gonna be January. It's gonna be halfway through the year, guys. It's gonna be January. It's gonna be June in like 2 months. It's just gonna be insane. It literally does not feel like halfway through the year. It feels like yesterday that we were in 2022. I still get that feeling, you know, when it's New Year's, you're like, oh yeah, I forget we're in 2023, not 2022. I still get that feeling until now, so maybe that's how delusional I am. I'm getting like a offset of Alzheimer's at the age of a non-senile age, at least. It's 2:60 now. Now we've been going live for 1 hour. Oh, I forgot to save. That's better. 100 hours on Sword and Sheild. Most of that time was shiny hunting Zoroark. 50 of those hours was shiny hunting. Sorry, no, we're finishing the Pokédex and the DLC. So I did play Sword and Sheild quite a bit. What else, guys? What else can we chill and chat about? Any other games coming out? Any other things? Let's see. I also miss, I was talking about this the other day, I also really miss the kind of the although COVID was kind of the killer, but the pre-COVID like hype for games that were there. Like E3, I remember E3 was like the bomb. Like it's always just like such a big event, especially when I was younger in my teens. I remember I'd sometimes skip a day of school just to watch E3, especially the PlayStation event live stream, just so I can see, like, you know, it just felt such a big thing. And the year I didn't skip a day for it, me and my friend were watching live in our English class in high school, and we were watching just like new games. I think they had a trailer of the new God of War back then, the first God of War, the remake of it. Can't remember if it was already out though. I could be mistaken about that, but I do remember Spider-Man was shown, 2017 of E3. We were just sitting in class, and I remember they did that demo, and everyone was like, "Oh, you know, this looks so cool." And you know, just a few other games as well. Crash came out that year. It was so much more hyped back then about just everything for games, just especially the announcements and, you know, everyone going to E3. With all like the IGNs and the big YouTubers at the time as well, they'd go. You also have those E3 cringe compilations that still to this day are amazing. Like just amazing to watch because they're just so bad. Just how cringe E3 was. It felt so gamer and just so amazing to just watch every year. Just watch it be tragic. And usually the PlayStation ones weren't too bad. Xbox were alright as well. It was mainly the PC Bethesda ones that just really dropped the ball. You know what was a disappointment? You know what was a disappointment? Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga had a lot of good points, but so many disappointing things about it too. You know, I'll switch topics to this since you asked anyway. I'll come back to E3 and stuff like that a bit later. No, I agree. I think that game is just like absolutely a ball of missed potential. I love going to different planets and stuff like that. I think that's like one of the best ideas they had for Lego Star Wars. Even though it was already done in what's it called? Lego Star Wars 3, where you can fly other planets and stuff. This one, it was cool because like you can just kind of walk around each planet. It has like its own big map and story mode side quests. But for the most part, like, yeah, my legit favorite thing about the game was just walking around in each planet's map and seeing different movie scenes, in the obviously Lego form, but like just in different areas of the map, and it looked so photogenic. Like, I swear Kashyyyk was basically, and Kamino were basically ripped out of Battlefront 2 and just put in the Lego game. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But other than that, a lot of characters were a big miss for me. Not many clones were in it. Also, the skins for the clones and some quality details, I think it was really good. But for clones specifically, just they looked a bit like bland a bit. Didn't look that like, it didn't look very accurate at all, and it kind of like the back of the clones were just pure white, and yeah, it felt very unfinished for their skins. And by the way, I was so caught up talking, but guess what? 270, no shiny, guys. Look what you're doing to me. You're getting me more depressed as we go along. Yeah, so much of their assets were taken from Battlefront. So yeah, that's what I felt like, at least. Also, not enough ships. I don't think there were any good guy ships for the cruisers when launch came out. Not only that, not much character diversity either. I mean, there's a lot of characters, but a lot of the clones, again, weren't there. A lot of the prequel characters weren't there. 300 final call. Yeah, I know. I really should call it at 300. I think that's an appropriate number. Even though half of me wants to just finish the rest of these eggs, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. So, and a lot of like ships, good guy ships weren't there. I don't think the gunship was there. And it was just a big downgrade from LEGO Star Wars 3 with the big map battles and just the vast array of characters and things like that. It was just, yeah. I just felt like, man, that was such a missed opportunity. I know they added the Venator and stuff like that later on, but not only wasn't that anywhere near as cool walking through as it was in LEGO Star Wars, because you can go up to the hangar, you can shoot, you can light speed to different planets, you can shoot with cannons, you go to different parts of it to the hangar bay, and it all felt very connected. Not only that, but they also played this weird music that wasn't even from the prequels in the Venator, and it just ruined the whole aesthetic, because it's like this weird ominous music that just like I didn't even know where I heard it from the movies or like the shows or whatever. So such a disappointing array of troopers and ships. Yeah, exactly. So I love that game. I think they should not drop that game. I think they should just update it to add more elements to the game, because it was such a good game in terms of just its content. Story mode wasn't good in terms of the prequel era, and I think for the most part the original trilogy was okay. I didn't finish the other trilogy, like the new trilogy, because I don't have interest in it. The prequel one though, all it is, especially for episode 3, it was just a bunch of boss battles that were just so boring to do. Because it's all the same. You rush to each other and you just kind of mash square in that like lightsaber clash or whatever it's called. So like, I don't know, just real disappointment in my opinion. In a lot of areas, especially the prequel part. And it sucks because like LEGO Star Wars is a complete saga, like the old one on PlayStation 2, and LEGO Star Wars 3 did such a better job at conveying the Star Wars feeling. Especially Clone Wars, Star Wars 3, that one did amazing with the ship light speeds and the big battles and stuff like that, and the music was all from Clone Wars. So yeah, bit of a disappointment from there. Anything else I wanted to say about it before I get back to what I was saying? Yeah, also the paid DLC, like that stuff's expensive, especially for just characters that basically do the same thing as most other characters. Like, I get they have to make more money and stuff like that, but like still, why do you gotta sell characters that you clearly just delayed just to make more money. God, I'm putting myself to sleep. Yeah. So I think, yeah, overall, just a bit of a disappointment. Again, they added Rex, they added Ahsoka, some other characters as well, like the Bad Batch, but they don't really have missions and stuff, so it doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel anywhere near as good as it could be. I probably stopped playing that like a month after it came out, maybe like a few weeks after it came out, actually. I tried doing some extra stuff, I just couldn't bring myself to 100%. It was just too tedious and repetitive. Although the space flying was pretty fun, but yeah, and walking around as like Anakin and everyone with all the voice lines with their actual voices as well was really good. I think that's something they did really well. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So I guess I'll go back to what I was saying before though about E3 and stuff. Yeah, it just felt so much more like a big event. Like everyone who played games was looking forward to June. I think it was in June. For me, it was always cold in that time of year, so like you just always had that aura of E3. I know E3 in America and stuff, everyone's always summer and whatever, and I would love to experience that kind of excitement in the air, but like it was also cool because yeah, me and my friends in school, I just take the day off and just watch it at home sometimes. And yeah, I remember like also, and not only E3, but like the Nintendo Directs, man. Like, oh my god, if you watch the New York reactions to some of the Nintendo Directs that they used to do before COVID, because I don't think they do those reactions anymore in New York since COVID. I could be wrong. Again, we haven't gone a year without the restrictions completely, I don't think. So, but I remember when Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 was announced. It was like 2019. Everyone lost their minds, and the New Yorker crowd in general already is just insane. So like having the Uber Nintendo fans just go blitz crazy over seeing like just like a trailer that's so nonchalant and just calm and not even that like big. Like obviously it's announcing a big game, but it's nothing to be like just, you know, wetting your pants over. So like these guys were just absolutely going insane, and I miss that so much. That just like that like you just join in the craziness and the hype just for the sake of doing it, because everyone's just losing their minds over nothing. So like you might as well just be excited with them. And they'd always do that as well. I remember when there was a new Smash Super Smash Bros announcement, I would die so much seeing those reaction videos of like people like seeing who's the new fighters joining the game, and everyone's going just crazy in their seats with these reactions, and just it's so wholesome. It's a bit insane as well, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit sad as well, but like, hey, this is like the hype that the gamers can bring, and man, I miss it so much. I miss it so much. Yeah, you just don't get that. You don't get that kind of excitement anymore at all, really. I mean, especially because like I feel like a lot of times as well, a lot of that excitement was there because of like exclusivity as well between games. Especially I remember like when Spider-Man, as I was saying before, with the Spider-Man reveal in 2017, because it was only on PlayStation, it made it more special, especially if you were like with PlayStation or whatever. Which I was. Usually I didn't play Xbox for most of the time. Only the original Xbox I played in, a little bit of 360 when it first came out. But yes, it made it like, I remember when God of War was announced and all those stuff, Horizon and Infamous as well, going a bit further away, Second Son. Those were such hype seasons. back then. And obviously for Nintendo, you had Super Smash Bros, the new one coming out, Ultimate on Switch, which people went bat-poo crazy for. And obviously when they announced the new Pokemon games were actually a bit more controversial, so they didn't get as much hype. But like the new Breath of the Wild, when they announced it, the Mario Odyssey as well. These were games that were insanely good, that were all qualifying for Game of the Year, but like, you know, obviously only one could win. Breath of the Wild ended up winning. And also Persona 5, I remember when that was announced, and back then I'm pretty sure it was only on PlayStation as well, so it made PlayStation feel just that much more special, while Xbox was kind of just getting their own exclusives like Forza and Gears of War and Halo and things like that, which I personally didn't really care about for a lot of the time. But like, yeah, it just made everything feel so much more exciting. Now everything's kind of together and just online, like in a presentation, that like you don't really see each other's reactions anymore, other people's live reactions. It's kind of just like, it's another announcement, state of play, you know, it just comes up here and there every couple of months, and then that's it. You don't really see anything. You don't really interact with it, with any fans or anything like that, or see everyone's like kind of general hype or dislike for anything. Yeah, it's kind of just mellow now. It's kind of just a shell of what the hype used to be. Especially because like, yeah, like when a game like say, I don't know, Spider-Man 2 comes out, or Horizon or whatever, you know it's not going to be on PlayStation for long anymore. And Xbox fans, pretty sure a lot of people are moving to PC anyway who have Xbox. They usually have a PC to play stuff on. So like, yeah, that excitement and that like kind of pushing each other on like who has the better system or whatever it is, because back then also PC people, they couldn't play any of these games, so if they wanted to, they had to get a PlayStation. So yeah, or a Nintendo system or Xbox or whatever it was. So like, definitely made things feel so much better. And I also remember can't remember if I came after school or if I just stayed home. I'm pretty sure it was after school. But like that year that the new generation for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, that was probably the hypest year for a new console. Like PlayStation 5 was pretty hyped, but the amount of like drama and stuff like that was going on with the Xbox One and stuff like that, it really, and like the exclusives that it felt like PlayStation was gonna get for PS4, like the new Infamous and stuff like that. It just, that one, I remember that those years were insanely hyped up for it. And man, yeah, like new Metal Gear Solid and things like that. Obviously, that wasn't exclusive, but like, man, some of those games in the last I'd say 5 years or so, man, they were 10 out of 10. Some of them, really well made. Don't get those kinds of quality anymore. What can I say? I mean, you do, but maybe I just haven't played the 10 out of 10. I mean, Elden Ring was one of those games, but I think, yeah, we're just so early into the new console's life cycles that it'll be a while until we get another one. I'm pretty sure the next Breath of the Wild, the new one's going to be also 10 out of 10, so like, nothing to really be worried about there. Checking the stream, how's it going? Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure I've been counting right. Pretty sure. I'll count later on. Again, actually, you know, I'll do it now. Only one person's watching. I'll count now, why not? I keep... So 155, 85... 15 to 15 to 45, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. I can't count. I have to do it one by one now. Let's see. 55, so 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay. Why not? I might have missed one, so I am honestly on the brink of falling asleep. But hey, at least we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes, which also means that I can go to sleep in peace after this, because it's not like 9:30, 10 on a Saturday night. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Kind of late, at least. Late enough that I can wake up tomorrow and, you know, get a good start on working on that video for you guys. Because again, I think you guys will really enjoy that video. It's going to be a bomb. It's going to be 1 million view video. That's all I'm going to say about it. But either way, I can now go to sleep. Had a good time. Had a very, very, very good time. It's not embarrassing for a Saturday night. Imagine going to sleep on a Saturday night at like 9:30, 10. And waking up on a Sunday morning at like, you know. Like imagine I just did that tonight and I had nothing else to do. I mean, it's not too bad, but like, I don't know. This is not something I'm into right now. I don't wanna yeah. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm so tired. Oh, how many eggs? How many eggs, guys? How many eggs? Oh god. What does anyone have like a midnight snack that they love just eating before they sleep? I usually eat like toast, slice of bread, toast, whatever you call it. And I usually just put Nutella on it. It's not that healthy, but like I have it like once a night, so that's okay. It's always such a nice treat before you go to sleep. Not as nice as these beautiful eggs though, that seem to never end. You know what? If this is box 18, because I don't actually remember what box this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Come on. What box is this? This is box 17. Oh my, sir. Oh my. Okay, so I think we'll just finish this box because we still have 18 plus this one. So I'll just count that towards. I'll move these back to the first half of the box, and we'll go from there. I think we'll do 2 more sets of eggs, just for good measure. Why not? We might get the shiny. It's been an hour and a half. We'll pull it through. Last 10 eggs. Let's go, guys. Let's get some hype. Let's get some hype in this chat, guys, for 10 eggs. Oh man, what a stream though. I think this stream went decently okay. In terms of, I think just general nerves and stuff like that was a lot less this time around. I don't know, maybe because I'm tired. I'm not really thinking of like doing a decent job right now, or just staying actually awake. But I think for the most part, I think today's stream was pretty successful in terms of just chatting and just chilling, having a good time. I had a good time. I don't know if anyone else did, but I definitely had a good time, and that's all that matters, because this stream's all about me, of course, guys. It's not about what the viewers want. Oh. We just chillin', boys. We just chillin'. Last 10 eggs before we call it. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to go to sleep. I actually can't. If only these eggs hatched any faster. If only, guys. As for this next week's plan, I think I'm gonna finish the research needed, hopefully by the end of the week. If not, by the end of halfway through the week after. I could get delayed, but it looks like we're doing pretty good on time and on the kind of research for this video. So I'm pretty proud of how much we progressed. The research is kind of messy as well. It's not very organized, but I think for the most part we're doing okay. So yeah, but I do apologize for the delay of no videos. It's kind of like gonna be the longest time I haven't posted a video in a while. When I started making it more weekly and bi-weekly. But yeah, so hopefully you guys will enjoy some streams, a bit of shorts here and there as well in the meantime. Oh my god, I really need to go sleep. Come on, 5 eggs, the last 5 eggs. We can do this. We can do this. But I guess I'll just start closing it out. Yeah, so the next video will come out in the next 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. See how it goes. If I need to take longer, I will. This is like, again, this is the big video that I'm banking on to take me out of my poverty. So I'm gonna really take my time if need be. But until then, I think, yeah, just we're gonna keep doing some research on it. So you guys gotta wait a bit longer until it comes out. But I'm sure you guys won't be disappointed. Pretty sure this is the last egg as well, unless I miscounted. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. Last eggs. Last set of eggs. Oh, man. Please. Is there one more at least? Okay, good. Please, please, guys. Please be good. It's gonna be a good video. It's gonna be a great video. It's gonna be the best video. The most, that's not a shiny. It's gonna be one of the best videos done so far, in my personal opinion, so we'll see. Any more eggs? That's it. That's it for the eggs, guys. Okay. We just put these here, and I'll close this off. Okay. How many more? I forgot to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we started off today at 200. I think 250 eggs, unless it was 150. I actually don't remember. I think it was 150. Yeah. So next time I'm just going to delete these guys. I'm going to get more eggs. I'm going to push these ones at the front of the party. So next time we do eggs, we won't miss out on these ones. Because again, they could contain shiny. They could not. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, yeah, just keep waiting for the video. I'll be in touch. I'll make some community posts, some shorts, maybe a few more live streams. But as for today on April Fools, I hope you guys enjoyed. We just chilling tonight, nothing real special. Had nothing else to do, so I thought might as well just chat with the squads, chat with the viewers, and see how everyone's been in the absence of my presence. So, with that being said, guys, I think I'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, to whoever watched. And I'll see you guys maybe next week, maybe the week after in a live stream. I'll see how things go. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have the blah. I can't even speak. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. As for me, I'm gonna enjoy some much needed sleep. So I'll see you.